Welcome back. Forgiveness Friday, Forgiveness Friday, Forgiveness Friday. Does it feels so good to forgive. It feels so good to forgive because this is the day that the Lord has made and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Don't let unforgiveness steal your joy, especially today. A new day that God has given you to forgive. All right, you guys, Forgiveness Friday, and we coming from 1 John 1 and 9. If we confess our sins, He is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from unrighteousness. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. Pray without ceasing. Keep praying, keep asking God for forgiveness. Let's humble ourselves and understand that we all need forgiveness. It's not just for us. It's for our sisters, it's for our brothers, it's for our aunties, it's for our uncles, our mother and daddy, our grandfather, grandmother, our co-workers, everybody. Everybody needs forgiveness. And the good thing about it is that God is a forgiving God, a long suffering God. So let's go to God and ask God with the blood of Christ to cleanse us from the crown of our head down to the soles of our feet. And ask God cleanse you, allow the cleansing to cleanse the unforgiveness. Don't allow it to dwell in your heart no more. Walk in forgiveness so you can walk in the abundance that God has stored up for you. Do not allow the devil to come and steal, kill, and destroy what God has given you. Abundant life, a joyful life, a peaceful life, a humble life, a meekness life. Let's walk in it. And those are the fruits of the Spirit. Galatians 5:22 and 23. Let's move forward, you guys, and understand that this walk is a walk of love. And that's one of the commandments. So let's love our neighbor as we love ourselves. And if we do something to someone, we will want forgiveness. So let's give them forgiveness. And also, when you give that person forgiveness, pray without ceasing. God, show them themselves just as you show me so I can walk and become better. Continue to pray for them, whoever hurt you or whoever lied on you, whoever smacked you and you had to turn the other cheek. But continue to pray for them so they can grow and become what God created them to be and that they can really see themselves. And remember, Jesus said, forgive what? 70 times 7. So let's roll with it. Hey, also, I believe in boundaries. Set your boundaries as well. You forgive, but also you can let the person know, I have to set my boundaries. I have to let you work on yourself. And as you work on yourself, I will be praying. And prayer is powerful. Prayer moves mountains. So I pray that you will pray for your people, for the people, that they will learn how to walk in forgiveness and learn how to heal in their own trauma that's making them want to hurt people. What we say, hurt people, hurt people. Yeah. So let's work on it. Let's help each other out because we know how far we have came and we know that they can be delivered just like God delivered us. All right, you guys, remember, extend the olive branch. Proverbs 18:24. Show yourself friendly. Trust and believe. There are some people out here where you do want to let them know who they think they playing with, but because we want to show the love of God, let's show ourselves friendly. Let's allow God to be glorified in that moment. And how can we allow God to be glorified? By forgiving them right then and there and say, you know what? I know you coming from a place of unhealing. So I'm going to give you this moment. And I'm going to give you an example. My goodness. But that don't trigger, maybe if I was like younger, it would have triggered me, but it don't trigger me no more. But this lady was in my face. I was at a job and this lady was slamming my face, calling me a B. She was popping out the mouth. And I was looking at her like, I should just punch her in the face. But at the end of the day, I just kept quiet. And eventually she had to shut up because I didn't give her, which I call it, the same energy. I did not give her what she was giving me. I was not going to allow myself to be removed from God to come down to her level because God said the devil is our footstool. She was allowing the devil to use her, but I had to allow her to be my footstool so God can be glorified. Because at the end of the day, guess what? We don't know who's watching us. And another example, I was in a gym and this Caucasian man came up and he thought, I guess, I don't know. I'm just gonna say whatever he thought. I didn't move because I stood my ground in the Lord. I didn't even, in my inside of me, I wanted to go off and say, "Sir, who you think you're talking to?" Because basically, he wanted me to move off the machine, and I guess he felt that I was on a machine too long. And I just politely told him, you know, when I'm finished, I'm finished, sir. And I kept on doing my little rolls and stuff like that, and not thinking that someone was watching me. The other guy, on the next machine, when the guy left, he said, "Wow, young lady, you really handled yourself very well." But in my mind, I'm like, "Why you stick up on me, dude? It was a big man in my face, you know." But at the end of the day, I didn't need him because I know who I roll with, and God had my back. So I just want to encourage you guys. Understand that we don't have to get ourselves out of the way of the Lord and defend our own self when people come to us and are disrespectful. Allow God to be glorified, and God will be glorified through the fruit of the Spirit when you display self-control, humbleness, meekness. I'm gonna just say quietness, even that's part of self-control. Just shutting your mouth and pray without ceasing in that moment, and allow God to vindicate you. All right, you guys, have a good one. Allow Forgiveness Friday and walking in forgiveness be a goal, be a lifestyle, be part of your character. All right, you guys, don't forget Forgiveness Friday. Thank you for liking. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Thank you for sharing, and also thank you for leaving a comment. All right, you guys, have a good one. Forgiveness Friday.
I can't take a loss, watch your mouth fiddle. Dog, hard, I be on the dog. I can't take a loss, watch your mouth fiddle. Dog. Soldier, watching, fighting with my star piece, I'm with my star ski.